So how do you value a company that's more than doubled the revenue in the last 2 years and recently became profitable? How about a little more than half a year's worth of revenue and roughly 6 times cash flow? Because that is the valuation of Decibel Cannabis. Their last quarterly report showed $18.5 million worth of net revenue, which we can annualize to a little over $70 million, and they had about $1.8 million worth of cash flow, which we can annualize to roughly $7 million. Over the last couple of weeks, they've mostly traded at 10 cents a share, and with 404 million shares outstanding, that gives them a valuation of $40 million. Given that they've already recorded a record market share in the first month of their current quarter, and given that the reviews I showcased in my last video indicate that their popularity is just increasing, it seems quite likely that their revenue and cash flow will improve. For over a year now, all pot stocks have been sold off almost equally, whether their popular products have led to consistent growth, or their poor products made profitability an increasingly distant hope. Now that one has become profitable, we see just how undervalued they are. At least the good ones. So what is a fair valuation for Decibel then? When trying to figure out a potential valuation, the fact that they have and can issue more stock options must be taken into consideration. They currently have the authority to issue up to 60 million options, which gives them the potential of having up to 464 million shares outstanding. And let's say most are issued and exercised, and we just round it down to 450 million. 50 cents gives them a valuation of 225 million. Which is a little over 3 times annualized revenue and a little over 30 times annualized cash flow. That's not ridiculous for a growth stock. At $1, they're trading at over 6 times revenue and over 60 times cash flow. But what if they report a quarter with $4 million worth of cash flow on $25 million worth of net revenue? Then they're trading at 4.5 times revenue and 28 times cash flow. And given that not only their popularity, but also their margins are improving, and I'll do a video on their margins fairly soon, that cash flow estimate is rather conservative. But is that revenue projection of $25 million? Given that they've increased it nearly 2.5 times over the last 2 years, and their market share keeps increasing, in a growing market, well, what's another 30-something%? Decibel Cannabis has been winning and will continue to win in this industry for various reasons, some of which I've already discussed in the last few videos, and others I'll discuss in future videos. While there's never any guarantees in this business, given everything we've reviewed, is it more likely that this 10-cent stock will go to 5 cents or $1?